What's up, everybody? It's me, Eric Adams, back at it again. It's been a busy day. So, what happened today? Besides being left by myself to run my brother's company, I have begun the planning for his surprise. So, it's been Father's Day. I wanted to do something special for my brother. So, he's always liked my truck. For those of you who've never watched my videos or anything like that, some of you who have followed, you guys know, I Raptor lined my entire truck. I custom tinted a gunmetal color, did a gunmetal on the body, and black accents, all flat, and then for the rims, I powder coated them a gloss black, and did some decals, changed a couple of rear lights, so on and so forth. Anyways, before this, I had Wolf Realty, which was my construction company, plastered on the side with reflective vinyl. My brother really loved that, but then when he saw the liner, he loved that even more. He'd asked me how much it cost, and at the time, he wasn't able to convince himself that it'd be worth the cost. So, anyways, I sprung and I bought it for him, the entire kit and then some, so that I could spray his whole truck, I should say, his whole truck and the bed. It's a lot of Raptor liner, and it's even more labor. So I'm getting ready to do roughly $5,000 to $6,000 worth of body work to his truck if I were to charge somebody on the street, just because of the amount of time I'm going to do. Now, I only had till the 6th of June to get this truck done because he has no idea that I'm doing this. So far, the only people who know that this is even happening is me, you guys that are watching this after the fact, my sister-in-law, and my good brother, Evan, and that's about it. But yeah, Andre has no idea. So the plan for his truck is going to be, it's going to be a black Raptor liner for the base, and then for all the accents on his truck right now, which are in chrome, they will be in a high neon fluorescent green, that green right there. And on the tailgate, I'll be replicating this symbol. His ABG logo will go on the tailgate, and on the hood, this ABG logo will go as well. And I'm going to see if I can find vinyl decal letters, place them down so that ABG ink will be underneath it when I peel them off. I have nobody to help me physically with any of the labor, so it's just me. So I'll be running around grabbing stuff that I needed all day. They took off, they left today. The plan for tomorrow, which will be Saturday, today's Friday the 26th, tomorrow, Saturday 27th, I will be washing his truck, pulling the dents. So I have a stud welder gun. I'll be pulling all the dents out from his bumper, the body, Bondo, sand that flat, and after that's all sanded flat and I prime and put what I gotta put in the areas, I will paint the neon fluorescent areas and begin the detail work for the logo. After I have the logo masked, then I will spray the black exterior. I will have to mask all the windows and mirrors and all that other good jazz. He has strobe lights, so I gotta mask those too. I'm pulling off all the original OEM decals. The only ones that are gonna go back on are the side 5.7 logos, and I might put back on just a Tundra name. His T for the front of the Tundra will be in the neon fluorescent green. So yeah, it's gonna be a good chunk of work. And then my hope is that for the reveal, I'm gonna park the truck in the center of the driveway before I go to pick them up. I'm gonna head to Walmart, pick up one of those giant carbos. They see it on the shows. It's like, so he'd be real surprised, like, what's going on. He has a funny way of getting surprised when he's really surprised. So I got to remember to record it for you guys. But anyways, it's giving you guys a 411 on what's going on. Tomorrow morning when I wake up and I begin the process, I'll clue you in as to where we go from there. All right. Yeah, so I forgot on that last clip to tell you guys just what I ordered specialty. So he doesn't know, but it will be worth it because he's not going to be happy for how the truck looks if it's not finished right. So right now he has in the original headlights, he bought some taillights that he thought were cool, but in all honesty, they suck. You can't see behind him at night when he indicates. You can't see it in the day. It's dimly lit. It's one of those, reproduction aftermarket tail lights that really don't get good luminosity. So I went ahead and I picked him out a different pair. Let's see if you can see it here. So these were the headlights. Those were tail lights. That's kind of what I ordered. So they'll be here. They'll be on the way. But when you order with Amazon, you never know when they're gonna come or whatever else. So hey, it is what it is. I think that they should be here, or they'll start to ship soon, and then I'll probably have them during the time that they're gone. If not, it's all right. I'll install them later, and you'll still get the end result. But that is the hope. All while trying to juggle our regular day-to-day throughout the week. So I got to get as much done as I can this weekend. As much as I can this weekend, because there's no way with our workload that I'm going to be able to manage starting during the week. Then the problem with that is that the weather's going to really suck. It's going to be rainy and everything else. So for those of you who remember when I painted my truck the day before it rained. And my inexperience surely got the best of me, because I left the truck outside in the rain. I had water spots. I didn't understand the water spots, but it was calcification from the water droplets going through the paint, headed toward the substrate, and staying underneath the substrate. And it took forever for the coating to dry properly until the following week. But that's Connecticut weather for you. And Indiana is just as unpredictable. So this weekend's high probability of rain, so I'll do all the basic body work, Bondo, sanding, and everything else, because I really don't care about any of that. Once I get it sanded, spot primed, I will not be priming this whole truck. One mistake that I think I did with my truck is that I spent a lot of time priming, and I don't think it needs that for all that. Now, one thing I will say is that in the hard to reach areas where you would use adhesion promoter, I would prime as well. Like, make sure that it's some really good self-etching primer. Yeah, so is that everything? I think that's mostly everything for now. So yeah, tomorrow I'll give you guys a walk around the truck, show you what's going on, and yeah, begin this process and hopefully show you guys in phases. I don't know if I'm gonna record the whole thing and do time lapse. Some people like to see that. I'm a bit more reserved. Like, I like to do things and be able to make mistakes, because in this life I've learned that nothing's perfect. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how good of a finishing job you do. There's always mistakes. That's why they have what you call tolerances. So wise people who I look up to always say there's no such thing as mistakes. There are only features. So but I'm hoping to make this as much of a featureless paint job as possible. So I think he's going to really love it. I think he's going to be floored and surprised that this happened at all. But yeah, I wanted to give him something to really look forward to. He loves his truck. He's a Tundra junkie. Between that team right there and the Tundras, I don't know what he loves more. So you guys stay tuned. I'll clue you in as soon as I wake up tomorrow morning. I'm right. Hey, how's everybody doing this morning? It's Saturday the 27th. I'm getting ready to start this whole Tundra project fiasco. The weather is far less than ideal. Got 80% chance of rain all day. It's already rained. I still, nonetheless, have to wash the truck. So I'm in the Tundra now. I'm getting ready to roll to the self-wash car wash. So I'm going to take this bad boy over there, and I'm going to go ahead and give her a good scrub down. I'm going to wash, pull the dents. The dents are pulled. I'll probably try to do Bondo. The problem with that is exposure. Although it's waterproof, I'm not really worried about it. It just sucks. Tomorrow I'll have to do full body sanding, so the today, if I do start, I have to get all the dents removed and filled and somewhat leveled today, so that tomorrow I can focus on the overall sanding. And then after overall sanding, then Monday I can start masking and spraying the logos. See where we go from there. So anyways, it's pushing me into Wednesday for the overall job. Wednesday, Thursday, and it looks like you see that they're doing a ton of construction the way I need to go. So, yeah, it's gonna be quite the project. I'm a little bit worried about my time constraints, but it's not in the sense of, I'm worried about it getting done before he gets back. I'm worried about me being able to get it done and getting it done right with the current workload I have. A lot of jobs going on right now. Keeping the ship afloat while painting the truck in covert secret society, like whatever. I mean, this is a little bit rough, but hoping the end result justifies the means. Anyways, I'll start recording again when we get to it. So here's the Tundra. Man, she got a lot of issues. Marring, scratch, peeling paint, deep gouges, wounds, weird dents up in the fascia here. A lot of issues down here in the rocker panel. Obviously, chip mounted stone. A lot of damage here in the bed. The bed's going to take me the most amount of work. The rear bumper severely caved in. This on the back panel. So, yeah, the whole truck. So I'm going to get the washing, and then after I'm done washing, I will bring it back to the house. And give you guys a full once over once it's clean. Alright, so I went in and washed her down. It looks 100,000 times better. Here are these POS taillights. I'm gonna go ahead and let her probably stand in the driveway for a while. Weather's kind of crappy, so I know it's supposed to start raining again, downpouring in a moment. Gotta pull this dent right here in this area, work on the back bumper. So I'll probably take off the Tundra badging, the 5.7 liter badging, all the other badging on the rear, license plates, side mirrors. But I gotta think about it, because with the rain coming down, I don't want any water intrusion into the vehicle. But yeah, I mean, she was hurting for a wash. Andre don't wash her, man. Yeah, these lights are getting replaced with those new lights, so hopefully get it done. So back at the house now. Got the truck pretty much staged up against the garage, so I can make easy work of it, even in the rain, hopefully. Yeah, so here's the design concept. All those chrome pieces we see. The black is going to be, obviously, rewrap the line in black. So, then if you envision the logo in the center, maybe 2.5 feet by 2 feet wide. So, we'll take up the center. So it should be a really nice accent piece. Make this go easier in any paint job. The more you remove, the easier it goes. So like I said, I'll probably be taking off side mirrors and anything else. Door handles I don't like to take off, just because it makes it really time consuming in the end. I'm pretty good at masking behind it. Others will disagree with me. It's alright with you. Say what you want. Do it your own way when you do it. But I'm going to leave door handles and tailgate handles on, and lights, side mirrors, antenna, third brake light that'll come out, toolbox will come out, taking out the trailer hitch, hubcaps. Rims will be last anyways, so I'm not even worried about them. I'll do one wheel at a time and get it the way I need to. Yeah, so I gotta go to the shed now, grab all the rest of the stuff I need, and probably wait till after this first rainfall, and then I'll get it started. So as always, Endre loves to make my life more challenging. This is part of the reason why I'm here, to help him organize, because somewhere amongst this muck and clutter are my painting tools, my sander, and everything else I need to complete his build. So much fun when you have a shed that you can't walk in. Yes, cleaning is something of my specialty. Alright, so been a ton of work. I went in, I debadged everything, pulled out the tow hitch off the back, which all the front emblems and decals are off, and now that I have all that off, and it's kind of where it needs to be, I'm going to show you guys how I plan to pull these dents. So, Harbor Freight has this dent repair stud welder kit. When you look on their site, they will sell this gun by itself for $99. When what you really need is this sliding hammer and these attachments and the pins that come in the kit so that you can pull the dents properly. If you buy it separately, it comes with to be more. Everything here is $100. I plan on returning it after I'm done, but I'm only going to use it this one time. So you get that, and then these dents you grind in the center so you get a good contact. You weld the studs in, and as you weld the studs in, then you go slide hammer it on and pull it out to rough shape, and the rest is Bondo magic. Deal with those dents, do that with this dent here, this dent here. With Raptor liner, you don't have to be so worried about everything being perfect. There were tons of pinhole dents on this truck, tons of nonsense, and I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how much and how quickly it all leveled out, and you know, it's really forgiving. The stuff is really forgiving. It covers deep scratches, gouges, dents, hail dents. Only massive stuff like that, you'll see divots. I had one on my door, on my passenger door, so I ended up having to put cat hair in that and build that back up. And for those of you who don't know, cat hair is not actual cat hair, it's fiberglass resin, like body glass filler or whatever, body filler with fiberglass in it. So, anyways, I'm gonna make sure that this entire thing is done. When you have rubber like this, scrape off as much as you can. There'll always be residue. No matter what you do, there'll be residue. You use a goof off, there'll be residue. You use a rubber eraser, there'll be residue. When I did my truck, I went ahead and I used rubber eraser and 100% isopropyl alcohol, and it managed to lift and release. So after I did that, it was fine. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. That's thunder. I'm probably gonna stop right here and wait till the rain subsides, and then I'll try to attempt doing this bumper. I'll probably switch to recording on my iPad too, because my wife says that it records better than my phone. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but in the meantime, that's what I did. I'll show you guys the emblems. So here are all the emblems over here. I'm thinking about, so this is the rear emblem. It's a lot thinner, that's how you can tell. And these are the side emblems. They're really thick and nice. So I'm kind of thinking about not putting back the Tundra right here where it belongs. I'm thinking about coming up here on top. Because his logo, I wanted it here. So I was going to put it there, and then see how it works after that. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. It's just playing around with it. Layout options. Definitely nothing except for that front badge going back up on the sides. all this goo, just so you guys know, I'm not wasting my time with rubbing alcohol or anything like that. I'm taking a flat disc to it. So I'll be grinding it off, and after I grind it down flat to raw metal, I'll do self-etching primer. That'll cover that up, and I could care less about it. The whole reason that being is we use our trucks as work trucks. I'm a huge believer in not having pretty street quality trucks. It makes no sense. I still to this day don't understand why Ford, Chevy, Dodge, all the American greats do not make their trucks with a lined exterior. They go in construction yards, work sites, off-road. They should come lined like that. It doesn't make it. They look amazing. They feel amazing. They're durable. I mean, they don't scratch, doesn't chip, except for in areas of poor adhesion. I'll show you honest mistakes here. There was an area here I did poor adhesion. I didn't make sure that it had adhesion promoter in there, so it started to flake back on me a little bit. Same thing right there, that one little speck. But I mean, this thing is, it's like sandpaper, man. It's so resilient. I'll show you my front grille. My front grille has 3 different layers of bed liner. This is a different type of bed liner. This just came from Rattle Can. I only have this one chip. Prior to this thing, I glossed it. I powder coated these. These would chip all the time. I mean, this thing takes a whip and it keeps on ticking, literally. Bugs, rocks, everything. I still don't even have the raw bumper exposed at this point. So this is all chrome, just like Andre's front bumper. This part here was all chrome, and I went ahead and made this gray. This part was this one was like this enamel chrome as well, that plastic overlay, and obviously the bow tie when I did it back, because my buddy Rob begged me not to do the traditional stylings of everybody repainting their Chevy emblems. So I just went and blacked it out. Yeah, man, I couldn't be happier. Part of the reason why Andre loved it, so I know he's gonna love it too. Yeah, so like I said, all these pinholes, all stuff like this, you don't have to worry about that. You see, there's one dent right there. I'm not really gonna worry about that too much. That'll fill in. If anything, you really wanted to touch it, you could sand it, Bondo real quick, and then do a quick little sand over it, and it should level off. Because this stuff builds up. It has a really thick mill rating. I mean, it's not like shooting regular paint. So if you know how to paint a car, don't try to come painting raptor lining like you do a car. You'll be pretty upset. All right, starting to rain, so I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Oh yeah, and on a side note, if a lot of you are wondering why I even bother to wash the car if it's raining, there's a very valid and clear reason for that. You cannot paint a dirty car. Andre's truck was extremely filthy. When I say extremely, I mean extremely. I mean, layers of dirt, sediment, cement paste, everything is on it. So I took a good while to scrub it all down and get off all that surface dust and dirt and grime and tar. And so I have a relatively clean substrate. Prior to me sanding, so the last thing you want to do is sand a dirty car, embed all those particulates into the substrate, and then you're gonna have a nightmare for adhesion later on. You'll suffer from delamination. Delamination is when it peels back. So why even go through that hassle? Take the time, wash the vehicle well, let it dry well before you think even remotely about painting. The quickest I've ever seen this done, or a turnaround now, I plasti dipped a car, I bed lined a car, I painted car parts. Never painted a full car yet, but I mean, paint rims. Painting is what I do for fun. It's a great hobby, but what I can say is you cannot do a quick turnaround on a paint job if you don't take it. The end result is in the prep. It doesn't matter what you do. The end result is in the prep. Don't matter how well you spray or whatever else. If you take the time and you tape nice and neat, and you're taking your time to get it done, man, it may seem like nothing in the end when you go to peel it off. And you're like, man, it took so long to tape it. Yeah, but you know what? When you peel that tape, it's gonna look flawless. So wash the car. It doesn't matter because before you paint, you gotta wipe it down with wax and grease remover anyways before you paint. So, and this rain, the calcium in the rain, I'm not even worried about it right now because I'm nowhere near ready to paint right now. I still got body work to do. So, like I said, after this rain subsides, I'll jump back on it and I'll show you guys where you pick up from there. Hey, morning. Back at it. It's Sunday morning. It's like 100% humidity out here. It really sucks. But can't stop anyways. I didn't do half the stuff I said I was gonna do yesterday in regards to the truck. The rain made it unbearable. I gotta work with electricity. I got this electrode in my mouth. I just grinded down on his truck and I'm starting to weld in the spot pulling point, spot welds, whatever you want to call it, the spots to pull it from. Yeah, so I'll give you guys a quick look at that and show you how it looks in the process. Yeah, so running it down all these areas. See, I got the spot welds in there right now. These are welded in. Welded in. Down there, all these dents I grinded out. I grinded on the hood. He doesn't have a lot of dents, but got that one. There's a deep gouge. I gotta pull that one. I gotta grind that and pull that one out. There's another dent right here. So I gotta grind those out. One up here. So I'm kind of just trying to get the areas prepped, jump around a little bit. That's how my mind works. And make sure they're all hit and bond over time. Let me load this gun real quick and show you guys how this thing works. Oh yeah. So that's how it works. Alright, so as you can see, I'm getting this working. It's really disgusting out here, and it's raining on and off, and I'm trying my best. So what I've done so far is I've pulled out that dent in the quarter enough to where I can start shaping and molding it with Bondo. However, I'm going to do some more because I'm not really pleased with the overall shaping. But I'm fighting the elements, like I said. So I went ahead and started sanding down the bed, the exterior of the bed. I'll give you guys a look at that real quick. Since it's raining and those spots that I grinded down the metal to weld to for the stud welder, I just hit it with self-etching primer. And then I'll grind it off later when I gotta pull it again. But I figure I'd make some leaps ahead in progress. It's really coming out right now. It's ridiculous. You can see I started and I sanded the tail. The tailgate, I'll be scraping off that residue where it says 4x4 and the Tundra emblem. See that corner got pulled out. It's not 100% yet, but it definitely looks 100 times better than it was. It was really caved in. Sanding down the whole side. Still got to take off plastic cap right here on top of the bedside, and the plastic cap here on top of the tailgate and the opposing side. But I still have to take out the toolbox. There's a lot of stuff I got to remove. Tail lights, like I said, I don't really care about them right now. They're getting sanded on. I don't care because I got the new set coming. Yeah, man, just trying to take it easy. Problem I ran into with this bumper. You see the dents there and there. I tried to stud weld to pull them out. I thought it was a mild steel. It is, but I guess it's not substantial enough for me to weld to. So it must be aluminum or something. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's not bonding to the substrate. So I'm gonna have to level that out with Bondo. I'm not really happy about that. I'll do the most important areas first, and then I'll come back to this because this is pretty messed up, this bumper. But I do remember Endre saying that he was looking into getting custom welded yourself bumpers. They're made out of that really thick 3/8 plate steel. So if you wanted some like move bumpers or something like that, as you see him down here, I'm working on this side. Gotta get this side done. And then after I get this side done, I'm gonna make sure all the spots that need to be covered in an etching primer are covered. I would like to try to grind off these emblems today, but if I can't, it is what it is. So it's pretty gross out right now. Nice and humid. Tons of water everywhere. So it's raining on me as I'm working on it. All right, so the whole truck has been sanded and etch primed in the areas where it's been brought down to raw metal. I went everywhere, top of the roof, into the door jambs, all the way underneath the rockers, all the way to the front. Everywhere you see etching primer is usually where adhesive was. All the emblems came up, did the hood, entire hood, front and back, roof. Front portion of the bumper I'm kind of leaving alone until I pop this hood to do the rest. But yeah, so everything went along swimmingly today. Took off all the mud flaps that were front and back, the antenna. Like I said, got to take this out, slide this back, take off these caps. I already took off the rear portion, so that's exposed. So it'll be ready for masking and paint. I'll just be masking the lens on the back of the camera and the keyhole. That'll get done black. After the black coat, it's really just remasking for your accents and making sure that whatever you want to stay black stays black, and whatever you want to go green goes green, or whatever color it is that you chose. But yeah, just had the neighbors come by too. They asked me if I was painting his truck, and I was like, yeah. And then they asked if he has any idea, and I was like, no, it's a surprise. And they're like, yeah, he's gonna be furious. I was like, nah, I don't think so. I think he'd be furious if it was a crap ass job, but I think he's gonna go nuts. At least that's the hope. If he hates it, well, hey, I could always spend my time turning it back to stock black. But I doubt he would, because you and I talked extensively about this. He just has no idea it was getting done right now. So anyways, yeah, this is the overall progress for day one, working on it. I'm pretty pleased to be this far. Still got Bondo work to do on this rear quarter, and a little on the hood, just a little bit. But yeah, overall, it is what it is, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yeah, so it's 90 degrees, it's Thursday. I haven't given you guys an update. I've been balls to the walls, busy. Stuff is going wrong with work, yada yada yada. Long story short, I've been working out here late into the night, getting to bed, 1 in the morning, working on this damn truck. Anyways, I'm almost done spraying. This is the final bottle of raptor liner to go on for the body. Tomorrow I have to do the bed, and that's going to be another issue in of itself. But I got the decals on. They're sprayed over. As soon as I'm done shooting this, I'm peeling off all the masking minus the front windshield covering, and yeah, and then I'll spray green and all that other stuff. So this is how the truck looks right now. 7 bottles of raptor liner black. You see, I got everything masked up real nice. Masked up. She looks mean, don't she? I don't know if you can see or not. You can faintly see his logo right there. So as soon as I peel it off, it's going to be bright green. And just based on the amount of time I have left, I don't know if I want to spray as much green as I was planning to spray. Probably just do the Toyota emblem and the lower part that was chrome. I'll do that. And the side mirrors. I think too much green will be a little too gaudy. But I mean, I could always add more later. We'll see how it is. Shoot this last one, call this a day. I'm probably gonna shoot the side mirrors. No, actually I thought I was, but I'm not going to. Actually I might. We'll see. I'm probably gonna shoot them. Just have to be really careful, because I don't want the oversprayer green to get on the doors. And then I'll be really pissed off.
But yeah, I gotta take off this masking now. Maybe I'll just do fresh masking tomorrow. I don't anticipate working too much tomorrow, except on this. I just want to get this done because I'd really like to get the rims done too. That is like what I'm striving for. The bed should be semi-straightforward. Anyways, I got, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, so I got the lights. The lights came in yesterday. Look at these taillights. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Can't wait to put them on this truck. And the headlights are in there too, are done in this box. But yeah, so then I got his other logo right here. I don't know if you can see it. And faintly underneath there, it says ABG INC. I know you can't see it right now because it's covered in liner, but you'll see. Be done soon enough. So as you can see, ABG ink. Everything's flashing off. It's already pretty tactile. It dries quick for the most part. 3 days, you'll get almost a full cure. As you can see, the A on the front. Yep, I hope he likes it. Yes, Andre, I am painting your truck for you while people are throwing fireworks off. Talk about love. What I have left to do, unfortunately, is entire bed. So when I get the bed done tomorrow and the green accents, I decided that I would not be attempting to paint this lower portion of the this rear bumper green. I was going to, but when I went to go pull the dents and do work to it, I thought it was sheathed in a very thin gauge steel, but apparently it's some sort of steel blend because I'm not able to weld any of the studs to it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to call this a wrap pretty soon. I can't be out here with these fireworks. But yeah, so I gotta do the bed, gotta paint the accent screen tomorrow morning. Side mirrors, front emblem, lower portion of the front bumper, and yeah, that's it. Oh, and the third brake light, I'm gonna have to tint it and clear it because I didn't think about the third tail light, so I didn't buy it. I should have bought one, but it's alright. Yeah, I hope he likes it. And I gotta do the wheels. I don't know when I'm gonna find time to do the wheels, but I gotta do the wheels probably one at a time. I'm gonna have to do like quick repairs. Can't afford to weld anything on them. Just gonna have to sand them really well, prime them even better, and lay on black nice and even. Throw on the clear, and then do the caps. It's all about the details. If the details are right, it'll look good. So yeah, I'll be honest with you, I had some issues on the ABG and the INC. The vinyl lettering I used didn't adhere very well to the paint. I was really pissed off. But I mean, I probably, in my hindsight, it was a toss-up because I needed to apply enough to make it even, and I didn't want to pull it before it was ready. So it started to set up and grab onto the material, but there's nothing I can't fix. I'll just go grab. I actually have black paint and Q-tips, and I will finish it in. Oh snap! And then I forgot to tell you guys. So I bought and did this. He doesn't have any tip. He didn't have a tip, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, weld this onto his exhaust. Should be pretty stoked about that. Yeah, man, I'm really excited. Can't wait to see his reaction. Maybe this will give me some vacation time. Alright, so I managed to spray the whole truck. Started demasking it last night. Now I'm double taping, so I'm taping back over the freshly painted surfaces so that I can adhere the green accents. Side mirrors are done, antennas done, tailpipes done, logos are done. But I'll show you guys how the truck looks right now, masked, right before I'm about to prime and then shoot the bumper accents and logo green.